Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. I've got some much needed rest, so I'm ready to jump back into making some videos. We are video number 22 of Beguiled Eden to Armageddon, Volume 1. Last time we delved into the first clone acknowledged worldwide, named Dolly. If you guys enjoy this Eden to Armageddon series, you guys will love the new series that we are hoping to be able to start next week on Tuesday, 2 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon, for our new live show. It's going to be talking about the technologies of today and how it relates to prophecy and the scriptures. I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as you guys enjoyed this the Eden to Armageddon series, if not more. Okay, so this is video number 22. Okay, cloning becomes rampant with few restraints. Cloned animals are now everywhere. On April 16, 1985, the New York Times ran a story. Intact genetic material extracted from an ancient Egyptian mummy, which said 2,400-year-old human genetic material from a mummy has been grown in the University of Uppsala's laboratory in Sweden by Dr. Svante Paabo, using the science of molecular biology. This article also reported DNA of a 40,000-year-old mammoth's tissue was being brought back to life at Berkeley Laboratory in California by Dr. Russell Higuchi, using a bacteria base so its DNA could repair itself and replicate back to the original state. In 2002, Ted Williams, Boston Red Sox player, was frozen by Alcor, a cryogenics company, after he died. The intent of freezing people at death is that with cloning and scientific advancements, they can be resurrected back to life at a later date and healed. I watched sorry to interject here, but I watched a documentary at one point that these guys were tracking down the cryogenics lab where Hitler was frozen in a cryo tank, and they found him. So I know this to be true. This is fact. Okay. On January 29th, 2003, Dr. Bridget Boisselier, CEO of Clonaid, claimed under oath in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to have cloned a human known as Baby Eve in Israel, or Yasharal, who was born December 26, 2002, as well as cloning a boy in Japan and a girl to a Dutch lesbian. This announcement was downplayed by media and medical establishments as a hoax, but was it? Not according to Boisselier, who has PhDs in physical and biomolecular chemistry, and who had been working with Clonaid since it was founded in 2001. Dr. Boisselier again in 2008 claimed their Clonaid project had cloned children from almost 100 families, and all were delivered normally, just like any child born through normal fertilization. She said all these cloned babies were growing without complications. They looked and acted normal. Boisselier stated, Clonaid's successful birth rates were similar to those found when using in vitro fertilization. Prevention Magazine, May 2007, ran an article, Would You Eat Cloned Meat? The article claimed in 2006 the FDA announced that food from cloned animals and their offspring is safe to eat. I don't think so. Special labels may not even be required on cloned meat and milk products because they were declared virtually indistinguishable from choices that come from conventional livestock. That is crazy. Okay, so during December 2008, USA and Russian researchers pieced together most of the genome of a woolly mammoth, according to the journal Nature. In 2008, NBC Nightly News reported a doctor in California at Stemagen Laboratories had cloned his own cells just so he could visually see what he had looked like as a growing cell. During November 2008, a 30-year-old lady in Barcelona, Spain, became the first person in medical history to receive an organ transplant of tissue cloned from her own cells. Her bioengineered windpipe was transplanted without any signs of rejection and took about 3 months to grow in the laboratory. In fact, all human organs can be grown from such stem cells. Also during November 2008, Japanese scientists cloned mice, frozen for 16 years. Teruhiko Wakayama and his colleagues from the Center of Developmental Biology of Riken, all capitalized RIKEN, Research Institute located in Yokohama, Japan, actually cloned these mice even after their cells had burst, a feat that the scientific community had once declared impossible if cells and DNA were damaged. According to the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, nuclear transfer techniques could be used to resurrect animals or maintain valuable genomic stocks from tissue frozen for prolonged periods without any cryopreservation, meaning like without being in a cryo tank or like a tank that's like a freezer. Implication from this amazing cloning advancement by these Japanese scientists was that degraded genomic material can be cloned and will produce a healthy living replica. Floyd Romsberg, a chemical biologist at Scripps Research Institute in La Jolla, California, created 2 artificial DNA letters in order to form 200 new bases that mimic the original base pairs but are slightly different. He stated in the journal of the American Chemical Society, DOI 10.1021/JA078223D, that we want to import these into a cell study RNA trafficking. Kind of sounds a little close to the other word that is just lacking one letter. And in the longest term, expand the genetic code and evolvability of an organism. In 2009, 5 clones of a famous search and rescue German Shepherd named Tracker, who participated in the World Trade Center disaster, were given life by BioArts International. BioArts partnered with South Korea's SOOAM Biotech Research Foundation soon after Tracker originally died. Their cost to clone a dog was around $144,000. That's expensive. According to the owner of these cloned puppies, their markings, intelligence, and intuitiveness are identical to Tracker. On March 3, 2009, Dr. Severino Antinori, a prominent gynecologist in Italy who designated a technique to allow postmenopausal women to birth children, claimed he had earlier cloned 2 boys and a girl, who were now all 9 years old and physically healthy. He contended he used cells from their fathers and then infused them into women's egg cells through nuclear transfer. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a minute. I believe we were at... He contended he used cells from their fathers and then infused them into women's egg cells through nuclear transfer. Research on yeast led the way in discovering genes and pathways needed to regulate aging and disease in mice and other animals, including people of Ecuador who suffer from mutations causing short lifespans. During 2009, bacteria genomes were cloned in yeast to be used in live vaccine strains for vaccinations. Makes one wonder what may really be lurking in vaccinations given to adults and children worldwide. On April 8, 2010, United Arab Emirate newspapers reported a camel had been successfully cloned from one killed in 2005. Ability to clone both dead and live cells from deceased animals is a scientific fact. Clones birthed today are identical replications without any physical complications. Cloning is a very real and successful science with very few, if any, restrictions worldwide. If biogenetics have come this far publicly, can you imagine how far the science of cloning has really manifested itself in underground laboratories, hidden from public scrutiny? Next time we will be delving into cloning Jesus, which is really cloning Yahuah, that the world is going to see as Jesus, the anti-Messiah, and we will add in his image in the same video. I'm going to pause for a second, and then we will sing a praise song to Yahuah. And this is my newest song, and I don't know if you've all heard it yet or not. Song of Ayub. So I'm going to sing this one today. And I'm just going to sing it without an instrument because I don't want to bother our neighbors. Be strong when you are weak. Yahuah is our strength. Be brave when you are scared. Yahuah will chase away all of your fears. Be humble when you are victorious. For Yahuah loves the humble and meek. Be kind every day, for Yahuah shows his loving kindness to all that love him. And he shows mercy to all with an honest, pure, and a contrite heart. If you're going through times of peril, just look back on the story of Ayub. Or Christians know him as Job. For he was a chosen of Yahuah with a humble heart. His friends would tease him for still praising Yah, but Yahuah allowed Satan this test to prove Ayub was meek, humble, kind, honest, and true. So please look at this test as a reminder that through your struggles and turmoils in this life, never let them tear you down. Never let them steal your crown. Be strong when you are weak. Yahuah is our strength. Be brave when you are scared. Yahuah will chase away all of your fears. Be humble when you are victorious. kind every day, for Yahuah shows his loving kindness to all that love him. And he shows mercy to all with an honest, pure, and a contrite heart. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to be less than perfect, as long as you strive for perfection. It's okay to do what's best for you, as long as it's the narrow path that Yahuah chose for you. It's okay to be yourself, because Yahuah chooses peculiar ones. So submit yourself to Yahuah, and you'll never go wrong. Stay strong in Amunah, and your treasures are stored up in the Shamayim. All praise Yahuah. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom, blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth.